Hey everybody, y'all ready to talk about circles today? Let's get some circle action going. Let's do some circles. Alright, first off, I gotta warn you, my drawings of circles are not pretty. But it's okay, because you got a good imagination and you can work it out, and you know a good circle when you see one, and you can draw it good on your paper. So, here we go. First thing we're going to do is try to draw a circle. There we go, that's not too bad. I hope you can follow that. Now, a couple of good things we got to tell you about a circle. A circle will have a center. And essentially what a circle is, it's a set of points that are all have an equal distance from a set center point. So that's really what a circle is. Of course, we know what one looks like, so we got this center in it. Now, guys, if we were to measure the distance from the center to the edge of the circle, to one edge of the circle, any edge of the circle, that would be called the radius. That would be called the radius of that circle. So essentially, the radius is halfway across the circle through the center. Okay? Now, doesn't really matter which direction I go in, but if I go from the center and hit any of those edges, it's going to be the same distance anytime. That's called the radius of a circle. It's important to know that radius is essentially the distance from the center to one edge, or it's halfway across the circle. If we go halfway across and stop, we got the radius. Okay? Important, because we're going to have radius used in a number of circle formulas and also other volume formulas we're going to use later. Alright, let's draw another circle. Now, this time we're going to have a center like always, but this time instead of stopping at halfway, what's that called? Yes, the radius. This time instead of stopping at halfway, we're going to say, hey, we went all the way across that circle. Instead of halfway, we're going all the way across the circle, and we call that the diameter. Diameter. Okay? Now, we can come up with some handy-dandy formulas from this information right here, but essentially, without any formulas, just understanding the radius is the distance halfway across the circle, the diameter is the distance all the way across the circle, going right through the middle, right through the center. So, if you wanted a formula, it would look like this. It would be radius equal half of diameter. Actually, I think these are probably expressed in lowercase letters. Radius equals half of the diameter. It's halfway across the circle. On the other hand, the diameter is twice as big as the radius. Diameter equals 2r. Formulas that are good, but you're much better off just understanding radius is halfway across, diameter is all the way across, and you got it. Now, another piece to this whole circle business is this idea of the perimeter of a circle. You remember when we talked about perimeter? Perimeter was the distance around something. Well, in a circle, the distance around a circle has a special name. It's actually called circumference. Okay? Circumference. C-I-R-C-U-M-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. And that is the distance around a circle. That's the distance around a circle. And of course, you know from what we did before, the area is the space inside the circle. Area is the space inside the circle. So we're going to work a little bit towards working on how to figure out a circumference for a circle, as well as how to figure out the area of a circle. Okay? Okay. So, before we do that though, we've got to take a look at a magic number. The magic number we're going to look at is represented by this symbol here, and we call that symbol pi. Now pi, for our purposes, is going to approximately, roughly equal 3.14. Now pi's real number is an infinite number. It keeps going and 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 going. It keeps going. Oh, I got to stop here somewhere. I could just keep going. Pi keeps going forever and ever, but for our practical purposes, we typically work out pi using the number rounded off to the 100th, 3.14. Or sometimes we use 22 over 7 as a fraction, okay? So pi, 3.14, or 22 over 7. Notice the wavy equal sign. That means pi doesn't really equal this, okay? Pi is approximately this, rounded off here. All right, we're going to use this pi number in some formulas that we're about to do. First formula, circumference, circumference of a circle, circumference of a circle, all right? Or just C equals pi times the diameter. So if we know the diameter of a circle, we can use that diameter to come up with the circumference of the circle. Pi circumference equals pi times diameter. Let's take a quick look at an example and tell me what you think. So here we go. We got this circle. Its diameter is 2 feet. Its diameter is 2 feet. So what's its circumference? Well, we're going to say C equals pi times d. So C, circumference, equals, in our case, oh no, we don't want to say equals, we want to say is approximately 3.14 pi times 2. Okay? So how about, let's say in C is approximately 6.28, and this is feet. So the distance around our circle here, if we measure all the way around our circle right there, we should get 6.28 feet. 6.28 feet. All right? Let me give you another example of one that's a little bit trickier. How about that? Let's go a little trickier here. Let's get this off. All right, so we got this other circle now. All right, we got a circle. This time we're looking at this measurement right here, and this is 5 inches. What is that measurement called? Ah, yes. You got it. That is the radius. So we're talking about the radius of this circle. Now, remember, the formula for circumference is circumference equals pi times diameter. And that's really the only formula I want to memorize. I don't want to memorize another formula when I'm given the radius. What I want to realize here, though, guys, the radius is halfway across the circle. The diameter is all the way across the circle. So the diameter for this particular, this circle, r equals 5. So halfway across is 5. So d equals 10. All the way across would be 10. All right, so circumference now, oh, keep doing that. Let's do approximately 3.14 times 10 times 10. Cool, huh? All right, so circumference here is approximately 31.4 inches. Circumference of my circle. So if I give you a circle with the diameter, you'll just go pi, or 3.14 times what I give you, the diameter. If I give you the radius, you're going to need to double up the radius, because that's only halfway across, double it up, and get your diameter, and then multiply it times 3.14, and you're good to go. Good job. Circumference of circles. We got it. All right. Let's take one more look at one more thing, and this time we're going to talk about the area of a circle. The area of a circle. Now, remember the areas of space inside, right? Space inside. We have a formula for the area of a circle. area equals pi. Pi, what's pi? Oh, that's pi. Pi times r squared. What's r stand for? Yes, radius. You got it. Area equals pi times the radius squared. All right? So we're going to find the area of a circle. All right, so let's take a circle. Woo, there's our circle right yonder. Put that circle up there. Let's do this on this circle. That's the radius of that circle. It's halfway across from the middle out. All right, so let's say I've got a radius of 10 yards. I've got a radius of 10 yards. So the area of my circle is going to, no, it ain't going to equal, it's going to approximately equal, wavy equal sign, approximately equal 3.14 times the radius 10 to the second power. Oh, 10 yards. Yards to the second power. 10 yards to the second power. So what we've got then, start working our math, 3.14. We do our exponent first, and we're going to get 100 square yards. Let's put parentheses around that because we know we got to square the 10 and the yards right here. It's just the yards that are squared. So 3.14 times 100 square yards. So the area of this circle is approximately 314 square yards. 314 square yards. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. All right. All right. All right. One more. Last problem. You got this? Get it down. Work it out. It's right there for you. Pause the video if you need to. One more problem. Let's see if I can come up with a good one. All right. So this time we got a circle. We want to find this circle. I want to find, what do I want to find? I want to find this circle's, I want to find its area, and maybe I'll find its, maybe I'll go ahead and find its circumference also. All right, so this circle has the distance all the way across, otherwise known as the diameter. You got it. The diameter it has a diameter of, let's say, 40. No, I want to say 40. 40. I'm going to say 40. I hope I can do this math. Ooh, goodness. I don't have my calculator with me, and we're going to have to come up with some numbers that are going to be scary. So we're going to just fight it out, though, y'all, and get it done. This is 40. Not a very good 40. This is 40 inches. Okay? So let's, I tell you what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you a quick reminder here. The circumference is pi times diameter, okay? And the area is pi times the radius squared. Right quick, for that circle, pause the video, see if you can find the area and the circumference of that circle. See what you can do with it. I'll see you back on the flip side in just a second. Hey, you're back and I'm back, and here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, let's go on right quick first, I suppose, and find the area of this circle. All right, so our area formula is area equals pi times the radius squared. Well, in this circle, we don't have the radius. What we have, golly, we got the diameter. So what we're going to do, instead of using the diameter, we're going to say our area for this circle, area approximately 3.14 times the radius squared. Okay, the radius here, if the diameter all the way across is 40, the radius just from here to here, oh, that must be 20, times 20 inches to the second power. 20 inches to the second power. Okay, so here we go. We're going to work this on out. We got 3.14 times, okay, I know that. That's 400 square inches. Now, 3.14 times 400. I wonder what that is. I think 1256. Double check me on your calculator. You'd be multiplying 3.14 times 400 times 400. 3.14. No. Take that back. Stop. Rewind. You'd be doing 3.14 times 400. We already did 20 times 20 here to get the 400, so we don't need to go 400 times 400. So 3.14 times 400, I believe that's going to be 1,256 square inches. That's going to be my area for this circle. All right, now we got the area. How'd you do with the circumference? Okay, if you didn't get the circumference yet, then pause the video, look back at your notes, and see if you can figure out the circumference. All right, everybody, we are back now, taking a look at the circumference of this circle, pi times diameter. So here we go. We're going to take C equals approximately 3.14 times the diameter. Oh, what's the diameter of the circle? Oh, it's already there. It's 40 times 40 inches. Okay, so how about that then being how about 125.6 maybe? So you should have on your calculator come up with 125.6 inches approximately. So guys, now you know what I know about circles. Go hop on your homework, do some circle problems in 8.6, and enjoy going round and round and round. See you next time.